My name is Carlos Porter, and I am running for student government president here at Georgia State University because I know I have the knowledge and the experience needed to unify the student government body, as well as unify the student government body with the student body here to become one GSU. Because right now we are not unified. We need to be unified. Once we are unified, we will be able to address security as well as accountability among the student government electives. Your appointed and elected officials need to be held accountable for what they say, and all students need to be able to be safe on all their campuses, every campus. And that is the type of leadership I will bring, because I have a mindset that says student first, and the students will be held first above all, and that is the type of leadership I am. Like I said, from joining the student government as a senator back in 2019, I was the only, me and Cassie Turner, who is now the current EVP, we were the only two senators. All that there was a speaker, the EVP, and two senators. During the beginning of the 90th administration, me and Cassie stepped up. She became the EVP and I became the speaker. And we had no senators from that point on. It was just us. So from our leadership, we were able to increase the involvement in it to where we have an entire Senate missing just one person. And that's the kind of experience I think we need on university-wide, because one of my main problems right now with university-wide, the way it's happening, is what I call the emptying out of the student government. For example, Alpharetta at one point had nobody in the Senate in just like maybe the last month or so. Now I believe they have one EVP, but I feel like we shouldn't have that. We shouldn't have an emptying out of the student government. And that's experience that from being able to fill up entire Senate, I think we need on the student government level of being able to bring in students, get them involved and get them excited about being involved. Because I just hired a senator Tuesday, another one. One thing would be promote professionalism. We are supposed to be professionals here because we are not representing ourselves. We are representing the students. And I feel like that has been lost touch. We've lost touch with that. That it's the student first. Because when we're arguing among ourselves, the needs and concerns of the students are not being voiced. Only our own voices are being brought up, which should not be. So I feel like if we create an environment that says student first, we'll have the mindset that says, okay, we're here not for us. Any type of problems we personally have, we don't need to bring up here. It's just professionalism, and we need to keep it that way. As well as every voice be held and just accounted for. A lot of times in this administration, certain, like for example, Newton has been downgraded a lot. Like people don't respect us, nor does it feel like the perimeter campuses as a whole are respected. So I just want every representative to know that their voice can be heard. And the voice will be heard. Because there's been times where President Mejia has tried to block votes from the perimeter campuses before. So that's just something I really disagree with. Unity, which is one of my main ones, like just there's so much arguments and so much disunity that everyone just, whenever there's a meeting, the feeling if you go to a meeting, and students who are outside of SGA have come to the meetings before, they just don't feel like anything's getting done. Like, if you look at the past administration, even just the past one, the amount of bills and legislation they've passed and written greatly outnumber the ones we have even written this entire administration. It's just, we're not productive anymore. I don't feel like we're productive or we're together as one. And that's just, all the arguments and everything, I think are just symptoms of the bigger problem of not being unified, having one mindset. So I think if I'm elected, bringing forth the mindset of student first, like everyone should have the mindset of student first. Because right now I see a whole bunch of different mindsets coming together and trying to accomplish something when no one is agreeing on how to do it or what the mindset is. So it's really just the change of mindset that I think we need. I would say my experience and my mindset. Knowing how it is from a senator's perspective, I will know how they feel from their position, as well as becoming speaker. I know what it means both be underneath and above. Not in a bad way, but in like, I guess, job-wise, executive versus legislative. Like, I understand how it means to lead. I also understand from the business world, we need to be professional about it.